My name is Mayor Michael E. Hale, and I'm the mayor of the town of Colmar Manor, Maryland. And I'd like to take this time to introduce you to some of the assets and attributes of this lovely town that I live in. First of all, I'm a 34-year resident of the town of Colmar Manor, and I served 8 years on the council, and I'm also the 13th mayor of the town of Colmar Manor. Okay, basically it's a nice town. It's nice and quiet, and like I said, I've been here 34 years, and as towns go and municipalities go, we don't have a lot of crime, and I really enjoy the fact of, it's kind of tranquil and peaceful here, We have our problems, but overall, it's a nice place to live. Here's the sign here about the dueling grounds, and that's a historic sign there. Aristocrats used to have little disagreements. They would come up here in the Dueling Creek right over there, and they would settle their battles and what have you via pistols. And this other one is our new sign that basically promotes that little resolution that I created, the little town that can. And even though we're a small town, I like to emphasize the fact that we're trying to do big things. And this is the Colmar Manor Shopping Center, where we have a CVS, Bank of America Bank, a couple of little small mom and pop stores. We have a Subway restaurant. We have a dollar store, and we also have a Shoppers Food warehouse here in the town too. So it's not Hollywood, but it's not a lot of other places too. And it's quiet, and people get along with one another. And the thing I like about it the most of the people are close. They look out for one another, and very seldom have any disagreements about anything. And you get that sense of family, where some places, neighbors don't even speak to each other, but you always have that sense of family around here. Houses in the town, we got some older houses, some newer houses, but everybody seems to get along, and that's what it's all about. It's basically a working class community, but people get along, and they try to help one another, and we have our own police department and snow removal, so when it's time for that, we don't generally have a problem waiting for our streets to be cleaned up. And it's a benefit, to live in a place where you don't have to wait for the county or the state to do something for you.
My name is Ed Muchler. I've been a resident of the town of Colmar Manor since 1949. Colmar Manor was a sleepy little town on the border of Washington, D.C., and over the years it has progressed. Now it's a very vibrant community. The mayor and the council now are trying to continually upgrade the town and make it a very vibrant place for people to live. And its closeness to D.C. with the transportation and so forth, that it's real convenient for anybody to get into Washington to do any shopping and so forth. Now this area back in behind the building here, when I moved over here, was just a low, swampy area. And in the late 50s, 60s, and on up, I guess, into the 70s, that area in the back was all swamp, and they was a landfill area, dump. They brought everything from D.C. out here and dumped in there, trash, garbage, debris, all the dirt from Metro, and they built that up real high, and they made all kind of ball fields back there, and they made soccer fields back here. So it's added to the community for youthful activities back there.
I've seen the town grow by leaps and bounds. I have been charged with implementing health and wellness programs to accommodate our constituents. These program offerings will be provided by the YMCA and the Maryland National Capital Parks and Planning Commission. With these partnerships, I plan to have our community center town hall percolating with activities. These programs will be suitable for all ages from 5 to senior citizens. These programs will include group exercise classes, aerobic cardiovascular classes, non-aerobic strengthening, flexibility, and core classes, mind and body wellness, sports, school-age programs, youth fitness, fit and well seniors, employment readiness. So we plan to have this building percolating with activities, and I'm anxious to see it all come to fruition.